Figured I'd start this video off. I went to a reptile show this weekend and I picked up a couple new snakes. I'll show them off real quick. I got a female, see if I can get the lighting on her. She's kind of a darker snake. I got a female genetic stripe, het albino. I actually wanted to work with albino and get that into some of my snakes. The G-stripe is another recessive trait, so I guess I actually have three recessives. And then I picked up my first boa. And this is a red tail boa, super hypo. Well, probable super hypo. So it'll be fun once she gets to be full size, because it's a female and they can get up to 10 feet. So little tiny snake turns into a big snake. But she's got some really cool coloration on her. But anyways, we'll get to the video. Alright, today I figured I would do a quick video, kind of super speed run on genetics if you don't know about the recessive and dominant when it comes to ball pythons. Pretty much for the absolute beginner. If you start getting into snakes, you'll realize there's a ton of different morphs out there. And this is a piebald, you can tell, or they're called pieds. And they have the white throughout their body, and this is a low white pied. Some of them will have all the way up to all white up to their heads. It all depends on what you get, but that's a recessive trait, which means you have to, both the parents have to be carrying the piebald gene, and you can either get it from a visual of a visual. If you mix two visual piebalds, your entire clutch will be piebald plus whatever genes the other parent has. You can also get them by one visual and then one het. And a het is just a snake that looks normal but carries that gene. So in this video, I was going to kind of go over, well, the only two recessives I have right now are clown and pied. So I was going to show you my hets that I got and my visuals and see if there are any kind of markings or anything that you can tell that they're het. So I'll get my clown, show you him. This right here is another one of the recessive genes. It's a clown. He's just a clown, nothing, no pastel or anything else. And just like the piebald, you need the male and the female to carry the clown gene in order to get a visual. I got him pairing up with my pastel, and since she's not het clown or anything, they're only going to have normal looking babies and pastel babies, but all the babies will be 100% het for clown, which means that anything that is either het clown or visual clown, in a couple years I can breed the babies and put in that pastel gene and get pastel clowns, super pastel clowns, whatever. Alright, and like I said earlier, with the hets, they are just normal looking snakes, but they carry the gene. This is a female, looks totally normal, but she is 100% het for piebald. And I didn't produce this snake, but I picked her up from a breeder around here locally, and the father, I believe, was visual pied. So she is guaranteed to be 100% to carry the pied gene. There's two ways you can tell. Well, it's not 100% accurate, but usually there's some pretty good, especially on the pieds, indicators. If you look at her belly, if I can get her to straighten out here. If you look at her belly, she's got what's known as the pied tracks, especially down here towards the base of the tail. It's pretty much a solid line. Oops. It's pretty much a solid line, black line on both sides. That right there is a really good indicator. If I didn't know that this was a het pied, it's a pretty good indicator that she might be. This one doesn't have any ringers on it, but what a ringer is it pretty much blurs out the pattern around the snake. So you can tell that it's obviously het pied from that. So pieds are an easy one to tell if they're actually het pied or not. This snake right here also looks completely normal, and it very well could be because I don't know the breeder. This is a snake that I got off the Morph Market. It's 66% het pied. I got her and her sister because I got a really good deal on both of them. So fingers crossed that they actually are het clown. I don't know. Did I say het pied? I meant het clown. As far as the het clown, I'm not sure. There's kind of a lot of debate online to if there's actual any indicators like there are for the pieds. This one's got a lot of spots on her belly. I don't know if that could be an indicator or not. She's got a really busy belly. She's kind of flighty. Another thing that I see people saying is a good indicator that it's a het clown is that their alien heads will be more tear-shaped, which I'm not really sure because I think that all kind of depends on the snake. Another thing I seen in a video from somebody that breeds a lot of clowns says that most of his heads have a white tip tail. This one actually does have a white tip on its tail, but then again, so does some of my other snakes, so I don't know how accurate that is. In another video I saw above the vent, they'll have a little black line right here. So let me know in the comments, I mean, if you breed clowns and have used hets, let me know if there's any actual visual like cues. Because I'm waiting for her to get to breeding age. She's just going to have to pretty much prove out if she's clown or not. I'll go grab her sister now and show you they're pretty much the same markings and stuff. So, alright, this is her sister. This is Bitey. She's my snake that likes to bite, hence the name. Those two, like I said earlier, are from the same clutch. She does have that white tip. She's got more of a dominant white tip on her tail. I don't know if you can see that or not. If the camera will come into focus. She's got more of the white tip on her tail there. Her belly, not nearly as busy. And if I can get her uncurl, I think she's actually got that little black line too. But she does also have that little black, let's see if I can get it into focus again, that little black line above the vent. I know, I'm surprised you haven't bit me yet. When a snake bites you, it just means they're kissing you. Try to get that into focus. She's got that little black strip there. Again, let me know in the comments if you do breed clowns and you've used hets or gotten hets, if there's any visual cues you can get. But that's just some of the things I researched, found online. And again, I don't know, I bought these online, so I'm going to have to prove them out. But if you like that, or if you like the video, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. I'll be doing a lot more snake videos here soon. So on that note, have a good night.